What's up, everyone? Master Fox here. So I know that some people have been asking for some gameplay videos with my $100 budget Nekroz deck. So I'm just gonna play a game here with the deck and see what it can pull off and show you guys what the deck is capable of. Now, I'm not the best Nekroz player there is, and I don't actually know the deck itself too well, like all of its intricacies. So don't get too mad at me if I make some misplays here and there, which will probably happen throughout this duel. Alright, so played Manju. I'm gonna search for I could search for Clausulus and get a ritual spell, but I think I'll just go straight for the spell itself. I grabbed Kaleidoscope obviously because it's the most powerful of the three, and I can get my Unicore out and get some pluses off of Ritual or Herald of the Arclight. And I have Decisive Armor in my hand too, so I'm at a pretty good position to protect my Unicore. I think I'm going to grab what is it? Nekroz Cycle here. This is for I grabbed this instead of the other ritual spells because just in case I have to use Gungnir, I can summon it back with Nekroz Cycle if I need to. Maybe that wasn't the best play, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure what I'm playing against either. But yeah, I played a couple matches with the deck so far, and it has some pretty good plays. They're kind of centered around Clausulus, and you're searching through him as well as your Kaleidoscope. I fleshed out the extra deck in this version as compared to the budget deck profile that I showed off, just because I filled it with some of the rank 4 staples and a couple more synchro monsters. Most of them are really expensive except for 101 Exciton and what is it? 101 Exciton and Castel. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But yeah, tanky. So it looks like he's either playing Fire Fist or Yosenju. What is he playing? Yeah, but this is a pretty good position. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's Yosenju. So he's there just for comma 2. So he's probably gonna do some 1-2 drop. Okay, he activates another Dinky, which he cannot do. Maybe he's new to the Yosenju and hasn't played Fire Fist before or something, and didn't realize it was once per turn. I think a lot of people picked up Yosenju because in the Secret Forces it was one of the I think it's actually the cheapest of the 3 decks, because Ritual Beasts have Emergency Teleport, which is like a $25–30 card right now, and most decks run 2 or 3, and so that's gonna be like 50 or 60 bucks right off the bat. The rest of the Ritual Beasts are pretty cheap, but it's just Emergency Teleport. So he Regaikis my field. I think I'm gonna pitch Gungnir in here and protect my Unicore. Keep him on board. This probably isn't the best matchup for Nekroz because Yosenju don't really use the extra deck, so it makes your Unicore and your Clausulus a lot less effective. And Yosenju can afford to run a lot of anti-meta things like Anti-Spell Fragrance and Vanities. So, some main deck both of these because Anti-Spell Fragrance doesn't really affect the deck so much. Alright, so he bounces my Unicore with comma 1. And I get hit for a lot of damage. Alright, this is bad, but it's not super terrible, because he's gonna have to leave an open field, which means I can still dish out a lot of damage. Alright, so I drew a Manju, which is really good for me. I can set off some plays from here. I'm not sure what I should search for. I could search for another kaleidoscope and summon Unicore off of this kaleidoscope and get another plus with Herald of the Arclight. Let's see. I could do that, and then I'd still keep a solidified position with Decisive Armor if I went Kaleidoscope. But I could also go Clousolus and then pitch Clousolus for Kaleidoscope. I think I'm gonna cycle for. Gungnir, actually. Because last time when I went for Unicore, he just bounced it, which means he would do the same thing if I just dropped Unicore. So with Gungnir, I can pop one of his Yosenjus, and if I pop one of his Yosenjus, he can't get the effect of comma 1 to bounce my monster, so I can just go and pop one of them before he gets the effect off. I think I made a mistake the first turn, and when I summoned the Manju, instead of searching for Kaleidoscope, I should have searched for Clousolus and then use Clousolus and then search for Kaleidoscope, because then I would have 2 Clousolus in grave, and then I could salvage them back. Oh, but that's how things work. You play and then you learn. Actually, yeah, that would have been really good, because that would have given me a lot of fuel for Gungnir to pop his stuff. I didn't pop his first Tenki because I knew he still had 2 in hand, and so popping the Tenki wouldn't do much because he could still summon 2 and then send my Gungnir back to my hand. Alright, so he ends his turn after the first one gets popped. Probably because he has nothing to follow it up with, so there's no point to summon anything, because his monsters will just be bounced back to hand anyway. I guess he could have run over my Manju, but yeah, actually he could have run over my Manju. I don't know why he didn't summon one of them and run over Manju. But it is what it is. Alright, I can stop his first summon again. And if he doesn't have anything else to follow up, if he doesn't have 3 Yosenjus in his hand, then this is pretty much a wrap. It looks like he's thinking. Alright, he summons 1. I'm gonna pop this one. Alright. Looks like he didn't have much to follow up. He would have just had his monsters be bounced back to his hand at the end of his turn, and then I would have finished him off with my Gungnir and my Manju. Alright, so that was just a gameplay video of what the deck can do. It's obviously not the best gameplay. I definitely made some less than optimal plays, but I hope it gives you a sense of what the deck can do and that it can actually compete with other decks. The deck does have a lot of potential, and I'm sure in the hands of a really good pilot, it can prove itself to be at least, I think, on the level of other tier 2 decks. I think like Yosenju, Ritual Beast, and Shadal's now are kind of in that spot too, and so I think it can definitely compete with those decks. At the tier 1 level, it's harder to say. Like against the normal Nekroz deck, I don't think the budget version will cut it, obviously. And against Qliphorts, it probably is going to be a tough matchup too. But I think if you side right, Qliphorts can be a doable matchup. But yeah, that's the gameplay video for the budget Nekroz deck. I hope you guys like that, and if you do, I'll make some more gameplay videos. I'll definitely get better with the deck the more I play with it, and so I hope future gameplay videos will be better. And so I hope you guys like that, and please subscribe if you did for more videos. Thanks.